Okay, the famous Mr. Martin Collins.
Thank you very much.
Long story with Amelia.
Yeah,
How many years?
3.5 years, I believe now I'm working alongside her. So very lucky, very privileged, I think now, at this stage of my career. So
Tell us a bit about her first.
um, Amelia came to us as 8 years old, I think it was. And yes, she wasn't doing so much and she wasn't doing so well at that moment in time. And Kareem and myself, we were lucky just to be offered the chance, I believe. And Samir, of course, very good to us, and he believed that we had a chance to get the mare right in our head, and she was a little bit confused and not going so well for other riders at the time.
What is the elaboration of your particular role in developing the mare, generally speaking?
Generally speaking, is just continuing on what Kareem does with the mare. He's there trying to get her quiet and relaxed and happy while riding, but also concentrating on her job. And for me, then, when Kareem finishes, is to continue on the relaxation and the happiness within the mare's life.
And is she a particular horse?
Yes.
In which sense?
She's unbelievably intelligent. She knows the difference in the days, and she knows when it's normal days, work at home. She knows when we're going to leave for the show. She knows at the show when it's Grand Prix day, when it's just an exercise day. So she is very, very tuned in, is a very good way of putting it with her. So,
And how do you feel working with her in terms of Karim's work and you and the team? How did it change her? What was she and how did she turn to be now?
I suppose the best way of describing her is one moment sticks out in my mind in her early career with us was outdoor Kellerland, and Kareem was coming for his last oxer. Just he was being called to the ring, so we always do one last oxer, one last vertical. And I turn, I see Kareem coming off the corner. I shout oxer at the fence, obviously to make sure nobody is going to interfere with the fence, so he can jump. And I turn back around, and Kareem and Amelia are lying on the floor. Because Amelia had this thing before, she used to come back over when she got panic or scared or anything.
A horse is coming in her.
A horse was coming her general direction.
Oh, okay.
And I was standing there going,
Oops.
what? Yeah. And the starter is calling Kareem into the ring, so we have to tell the starter, we have to wait 1 second, get Kareem back on his feet, stand off, Amelia stand off, Kareem back on the horse. I don't even think he jumped into the fence. And he goes in, he jumps a clear round with the mare. So that shows his character, her character, they both have this connection together, and they started to develop it quite early on. You know, but that is one moment that really sticks out. And now, touch wood, these moments don't occur anymore. But she still has plenty of character inside her.
When you realized that you were going to be actually qualified for the Olympics, did that change anything from your role? Were you able to add on things that are necessary for a bigger game?
Yeah, of course. We obviously we kept our same routine with the mare. You know, it's because leading up to this, she was staying very happy and she was very good through her body. Obviously, we started to give more attention to little details, and a little bit longer doing a massage, a little bit longer hand walking, a little bit longer in the field. Just adding little, but just elaborating on what we were already doing with the mare.
Tell me a day's routine that is, what happens in a day where there's, let's say, a jumping session.
Jumping session at home. Jumping session at home would fit in any normal day routine. Amelia will leave her box first thing in the morning. She will go on the walker for 1 hour. So she's
One
not
hour.
1 hour. So she's not inside when we're cleaning out boxes or anything like that. So all of Kareem's top competition horses will go first to the walker. She will come back out. She will rest for a few minutes in the box, and then Kareem is normally present then to ride, and the first one he will ride is Amelia. So and it would be his normal flat work routine. He'll try to keep the same like at the show. So it is walk, trot, gallop, and stretch the mare, shorten, lengthen, and then we will proceed to jump as normal with the mare, like at a show as best we can. So she gets a routine together, and then Kareem also tries to get the same feel like at the show. So he's developing if he wants to work on his gallop towards the fence, this is what we're going to work on that day. If he wants to work on a distance, maybe a distance didn't work so good for us before, we'll build that distance at home, and Kareem will jump down this a couple of times, and we'll figure out what worked best, coming from the left, coming from the right. If it was a good idea to shorten like we did at the show, it may have cost us a pole, or it may not have. And then after she jumps, she'll go in, she'll have her wash, she'll have her massage.
She'll roll first, probably.
Oh, she will always roll first. Sorry, I always forget. I forgot to tell you this. But yes, after exercise, she'll have to go to the lunging ring. She'll have to have her roll. So then she'll go in, she has her wash, her massage. She'll have her lunch then probably, maybe a little bit later. And then she will go to the field for the afternoon.
That's the everyday routine.
Everyday routine, and in the afternoon, when she comes back from the field, she goes to the walker again for 1 hour. Back inside, dinner is waiting, fresh bed is waiting.
Fantastic.
And she's done for the day, no more interfering. So it's keeping it just nice and simple.
Yeah. I noticed she had this crib biting habit.
Yes. This is something that she came to us with. And we had tried.
You don't put any muzzle or anything for her?
No, we had tried before, and she just didn't like it. This is her character showing again, and she just wasn't happy. And if she's not happy,
did that change a little bit? Did it go a bit? She does it a little bit less than before, or
no, she just stays consistent, and it's one of her stress mechanisms. So and as I said, we tried to stop it before, but she just wasn't happy then. And if she's not happy, then she just doesn't jump.
And she's a feisty character.
When she knows when to get feisty, yes. It's like when you see her in the box and hand walking around, she's chilled, relaxed, no stress. She'll go for grass, no stress. But she knows when she has to step up to the job.
Her feeding arrangements are particular, or just standard food that will not encourage her to probably go too hyper? Or
Oh no, she's on quite a high energy food also. We're very lucky to have Red Mill's feed with us. And we were able to bring it also to the Olympics with us for her. And she has her high energy food. She has a very good conditioned food as well, because obviously in conditions like this, they're going to sweat. They have to work extra hard. So it's the conditioned food there is maintaining her body balance. And she's keeping that very good condition in her. So we're very lucky.
You feel that she's in the best condition she's ever been at?
I would believe she's definitely in the best shape, and she's in very, very good condition, yes. So she's had a very good preparation, and we were very lucky we got our qualification notice so early in the year. So we got to know in early March. So she came back from Doha, and she went to the field for 4 weeks. So it's because we turned around, we put her straight to the field, and we actually left the stable. We left her in the capable hands of Amelia back at home. And we left to the south of France with young horses to jump for 3 weeks there. She had a complete break from us,
Fantastic.
from her work routine, everything. She got a good brain break, and she came back a lot stronger for it. So we were very lucky for our preparation.
Fantastic. Um, Now that you are here in Rio, you just keep the same routine. You do other arrangements for particular arrangements here, or keeping her on the same routine is best for her.
No, we try and keep the same routine as much as we can. Obviously, I am the walker. We can't just turn around and put her in a machine here. But yeah, we try and keep the same routine as much as we can, and obviously we are limited with the surrounding area and what the time periods allow here. But Kareem will, instead of us doing the walker twice a day for 2 hours, Kareem is riding her lightly in the morning and riding her then properly in the afternoon, or he's doing vice versa. So she's getting out that little bit extra. We try and hand walk as much as we can. Obviously not too much to try and annoy the mare too much. And then we're lucky we're able to go to the cross-country course here to have a bit of a graze as well. Yeah.
I saw this morning that she's quite particular. She goes in the box, vice versa, back first.
She has to go backwards. Yes, she got that scare. Apparently when she was in Egypt, I believe she slipped and fell in the doorway. So now when you try and bring her forwards, it's a stress mechanism again with her. So we established, not so quickly, but quite quickly after, we had 1 or 2 close calls with the mare, that we try and reverse the mare in. And she's so comfortable and happy. As you said, you saw this morning, she gets to the doorway and she wheels herself around, no problems.
What else is particular about her in that same sense, or is that just the only thing?
No, she'll also go backwards into the container for flying.
Really?
Yes, we are very, very lucky. Normally, we always fly with pedants, who did the shipping here for the Olympics as well. And they will turn the container around, open the whole front for her, and let her reverse in. No problems.
Really interesting.
Yeah, she goes up, there's a little ramp up to the container, she will reverse up that ramp, everything.
Very interesting.
Yeah, once you line her up, she has no problems with it. So
She's a good traveler, isn't it?
fantastic, fantastic. She loves to fly and everything, so we're very, very lucky now from this point of view.
Fantastic. Thank you very, very much. It's been very enlightening, and we wish you lots of luck. And we hope all goes way better than what we expect, inshallah.
Inshallah, I hope we can do us all proud anyway.
Inshallah.
So,
Thank you so much.
thank you very much.